Do you have a startup idea? Would you like to have your own mobile application? But maybe you don't know how much it could cost or how to reduce that cost. In this video, we are going to explain how to evaluate the cost of a mobile application, as well as the process to reduce that cost up to 10. Let's do this. Welcome, I'm Amaury Khelify, founder and CEO at MyCTO Friend. I've worked and coached hundreds of startups, and the cost of development are one of the most common questions founders ask. The funny part is that the answer could result from few hundreds to $100,000. So you would ask, how could it be possible to have similar deliverables with so much budget difference? Why a mobile application could cost up to 10x more than it was? What if you ask a mechanical engineer to create a car? What would be the cost of this car and how much time will it take to build it? Most of the time, the answer would be, it depends. It can depend on the quality of the car, the engine performance, the type of engine, and thousands of other criteria. But there is one main factor that will determine the cost range. Can you guess what it is? This is the ability to use existing PCs. Let's say you want a car with a specific feature. Would it be faster to develop that car piece by piece, or simply buy a common car and customize it? If you really want something special, you could at least buy an engine and a common parts like wheels, gearbox, etc. and assemble them. I think we can agree that it would be crazy to develop a car from scratch, right? That's exactly the same with software development. The only thing is that there are no really standardized PCs in software development. It's not as obvious to choose compatible software blocks to assemble. So if you already know or met a developer, it's like meeting a mechanical engineer. If you ask him if he could build a mobile application, he would reply yes. But how much time and money will it cost? It will always depend on the solution used to build the product. So we definitely want to avoid developing everything by ourselves. Instead, reuse biggest software blocks possible, even if we need to pay for them. Now that we clarified how things works, let's get into the process to define how much your application could cost, with the first step with defining what to develop. This step looks obvious, but it is not. Most of founders start contacting developers they know or anyone they came across that has the title developer on their LinkedIn profile. But that's not the right approach. The right approach is to write down specifications first. I have dedicated a video for that, so you can find the link in the description below. What you will need to keep in mind is to stick to the smallest development to get started. Because of course, the cost will be relative to the complexity of what you want to develop. Then the next step will be to find existing solutions to reduce costs. There are proper techniques to identify alternative solutions and therefore reduce your project cost. In fact, there are 4 ways to reduce up to 10 the cost of your application. First, it's by using open source solution. Secondly, is by using no-code technologies, or maybe by using SaaS solutions or agencies who already developed similar software. If interested, we can absolutely get deeper in this process in our MyCTO Friend program. So don't skip that step and always consider reusing existing PCs to do it faster, like we would do to build a car. And the next step will be to identify developers or agencies or experts in the PCs you want to assemble. Once you figure out what to do and how to do it, then it will be the time to search for proper developers or agencies. And some are experts in the existing solution you want to assemble. So it's very important to identify the right type of developers or agencies for that. And last but not least, let's now evaluate what would be the usual cost of your application if you would have to develop it from scratch. In order to evaluate the cost of your application, now we'd like you to make a list on a piece of paper. List all the screens you will have in your application. Let's do it now. You can pause the video. Or if you already have some specifications, just open it and pause the video so that you count the amount of screens you have or you will have in your application. List every screens like login screen, dashboard, profile, I don't know, whatever screen you need to have on your application. So pause the video, let's do it now, and let's come back in a minute. You are done? Okay, great. For many years, I've used a basic formula that has some good results in terms of cost evaluation. And it's very, very easy. It's to consider 1,000 per application screens. So if you have login, dashboard, profile, connect, and my videos, it's already 5 screens, so it's a $5,000 budget application on average. Now you might think, wow, but that's a lot, and especially if you already count 15 or even more screens. Don't worry, most of startups don't have that budget neither. And that's why I've dedicated the first part of this video explaining you other options. Using this evaluation technique will help you figure out what is the usual cost of an application. And then, if developers or agencies you met did consider reusing existing solutions. Usually, if they are close to your estimate, that means they plan to develop it entirely. But if they are 3 up to 10 times cheaper, that usually means they already have identified cheaper solutions. Just double check that it's really the case before to move on, and challenge your providers or developers to really use existing solutions. Now I hope this detailed process was very helpful, and if that's the case, leave us a comment, like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell icon for our latest video updates. Now if you are serious about building your startup and want to become a better CEO and tech manager, find us on Instagram and Facebook and visit myctofriend.co for more management tips. See you on our next video. Bye.